It's Tuesday, day 2 of being creative, and I'm hoping this little project might be something that anybody can do of all ages, and hopefully that you may have the materials to do either of these mini projects. One is decorating pegs. I've got all my different size pegs and coloured pegs here, like these, and then there's the ordinary wooden ones if you have actually got the wooden ones. So as I say, any age group can do this. Also you could use the lollipop sticks. I've got the slightly larger neutral ones here, and I've got the coloured ones in there. And then to top it all off, I've got all my paper clips, which is down here, different sizes. I've got the smaller medium ones, the larger ones here, and then I've got some larger paper clips here, and even some dog clips that could be decorated. And you can use these for notebooks, for gift bags, and any project that you want to do. And at the top here I have got some of my pegs that I have done in the past, pegs and paper clips. So I've got my Halloween ones, as I said, so you can do them, and you can add them to your diaries and your planners. And then I've got Easter ones here, and like I said, I've got some little pegs that have got little owls on. I didn't actually make those. And then there's ones where you can decorate the pegs with masking tape, and say you've got your pinwheel ones, and got some more rabbit ones, and ones that have actually got little hardboard embellishments, and I've also got some Christmas ones. So it's basically a felt flower of using anything and everything that you can find. So I'm hoping to show you some paperclip ones, and pegs, and even a lollipop stick one, which children or even adults decorating them could make them into bookmarks. So that's that. I normally I would use my glue gun, but I am going to just use a UHU glue. I've got one started down here. I do have another one as well. Hobby managed to get me some from Poundland, because not everybody's got a glue gun, but I'm going to see how this works. As I say, normally I would use a glue gun, but we'll take it as it comes. And then all we need now is embellishments and pieces to be used. So I have got my embellishment here, and I think an easy one, as I said, I'm just going to go through what I have. And this one, I have got these like Scrabble letters, so I thought I would use one of the letters, which I'm going to use the D. And let's face it, you could even cut it out of cardboard or anything like that. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do something very simple, because I'm doing a lot of reading, and I could actually even put my whole name, which I might do actually. You can either put one letter or your whole name down here, and then you've got a bookmark. But I'm definitely going to use the D there. And as I said, you could even use masking tape on here and make a nice bookmark. So what I think I'm going to do is use some tape, and I think I'm going to use, I'm going to try this one. This is like a another material type washi tape. So I'm going to put this on first, and what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to use a little bit extra and then trim it off like so, and then I'm going to just trim it up afterwards. So some scissors. And then I can trim it round so it will have a better fit. So let's stick, I think I'm going to stick this on first. What I tend to do is I have a rough idea what I'm going to do, and then it's just basically going with it and working out, you know, possibly as you go along, the final points on how you want it to work out. So I just want a little bit extra over there. I quite like the size of this tape because it just gives that little bit of a rim. And then we can just trim that round. I think what I will do, so there we are, and this is a little bit more stronger than the normal washi tape. This one is actually Hobbycraft, and it's a bit stronger and it seems to stay on surfaces better. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same on the reverse, just to finish it off. So just taking the tape slightly larger again, just so it can be trimmed. I mean, if you haven't got washi tape, you might be able to use paper, felt even. It could be used anything that you've got at hand. And that's the main thing of looking around your craft stash, or even around your home in general, to find what you can use to do different projects. Right, so there we are. So I got the bin behind me. I'm not just chucking stuff on the floor. Put that, how's that? Like I said, you can use, you could even just write on it if you wanted to keep it plain. But as I said, I could, in fact, put my whole name on. But I think I'm just going to put the one letter on, because obviously then I can have it sticking out, and that way it's not bulky with your pages. I believe I got these some time ago last year from Amazon. But another idea is, but obviously we can't do it during the lockdown, is I have actually in the past kept an eye out for board games and Scrabble off of car boots, even charity shops. So I'm going to put that there. Say, if this was the glue gun, this would actually take minimal time to dry. So I'm just going to let that dry. I could even put another day, if I thought about it actually, on the other side, so it's sort of reversible, if I can find another day, which there is one just there. So I'm going to turn that round, put another drop of glue on here. As I say, I always say this, I am a basic crafter, and this is where it's coming in handy, because obviously you're using what's actually at hand rather than actually going out to the shops to purchase items. It's using what you already have. So I'm going to let that set and until it's dry enough, and then we can go on to the next item. Right, I've sorted a large paper clip out in this pale pink, and I've got 2 more Ds, so I thought I'll do a larger paper clip, and using the 2 Ds, say I've got my bookmark sorted out, or I can use it in my planner or whatever. And the same as this as well, it could be keeping paperwork together, notes, or even just in my planner. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put some more glue. As I said, I'm hoping this is going to be strong enough. I would normally use my glue gun on this, but like I said, this project I'm trying to use what you might have in your stash. So I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to put the paper clip in there. Just try and keep it straight, and then I'm going to put a drop more glue down here, like so, and some more on this one, and then I'm just going to try and match it up, straighten it up so it's as straight as possible. And then I will let this set until it's gone off and it will set. And there you have your paper clip as well. So I'm putting these over here to let them set. Right, another project, also to do with obviously any of the items I've been mentioning, paper clips, pegs, popsicle sticks, anything like that, is you can use buttons. Now I'm sure, I know my grandmother had a button tin, so I'm sure you can find certain buttons. I have got some what I call more special buttons, and obviously they've got owls on. I've got quite a few actually, different ones with owls on in here. So that is something, you know, you can use while doing your pegs and your popsicle sticks and paper clips and things like that. And then I've got these wooden ones here, which is a mixture of hearts and stars, and they've got like these are wooden ones with the flowers and everything on. And one of my favourite ones actually is down here. Empty it all out. Is I do love this type of thing, like the Jilling type one. So I've got those. And as I said, I got these sorts of sometime, I think it was beginning of last year actually, from Amazon. So there's those. You can use ordinary buttons. And I've got some here. And these are mostly green, but I've got a few red ones here because I always thought about doing a button Christmas tree frame, but I might include that actually on my Christmas DIYs and crafting. But I might use some of those, especially maybe a green one for the backing of this next project. So let's put those out the way. I've got these little owls. I've used these in a number of different projects. Something else I've had a number of years now. These were from Amazon, and these are my little wooden owls. Again, you can use any of these things, but what I thought about doing, probably more looking on the Christmas range, is because I've got this red. Get some of these out. These are different colours. I want to use a reddish one, but I want to put it with a green owl on this time, and I want to say it's more Christmassy colours, but I want to do that. And I might even slip in, maybe even behind, a couple of green plain buttons. So I'm going to stick that on there. This is just to give you some ideas. Hopefully you'll come up with your own ideas and let me know what you do. And then I'm going to stick, I think, a couple of little green ones, I think I might, on the reverse. So I want the darker green ones if I have got them. As I say, they're different shades of green, but I want they don't have to be all the same. I might use those. Don't think I need that one. I think I might use those three different ones. And so I'm going to put them with just a little bit of glue on the back of each button, and then put it on the back of the paperclip peg. And again, just give that time to set. So it's got the three sort of on the back, but then it has got the little green owl on the front. So that's another one I'll just let dry. So I think what I might do is use one of the other owl buttons I've got here. I quite love these actually. I might use back and front on those, I think, as well. And all I need is a paper clip. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the really big one. I suppose I could use the really big one because of the size of the paper clips and the buttons. As I said, there is different sizes, and there's also this size. So you could use this one as well, this size. So you have to judge what you're using and what size button you're going to use. So I could even use that size and do that way. Like that. So that's what I might do. I mean, you could even do a concertina of paper or card in between. But I think I might just keep it simple, and I think I'll just use that size paper clip. The only thing is, I've got to make sure these are the right way up, so I need it that way. Right, I'm going to let that go off. Personally, I think I'm going to need the glue gun on this one, just the fact that I think it'd be a bit more stronger, but at the moment it's holding, but I'm not sure how long it would hold for with being in use. So I'll put that onto one side. As I said, that may actually need the glue gun on that one. And I think what I might do is with one of the yellow ones, my yellow pegs here, as I said, I've purchased these at different times. I'm going to just do just a simple owl one on the peg. So you're going to want it so it's that way around, and because it's yellow, I'm going to just stick that on there like so. And now we have another owl one. Yes, a collection of owls. So I'll leave that over there to just dry a bit. Right, so as I said, paper clips, and I've showed you, say, a bookmark with the lollipop stick on, and you can use just an ordinary peg and decorate that with buttons or anything you can have. So you could even paint it, colour it. I think what I might try and see is using maybe some washi tape, and I might use this bit here. I might cut that down and use that on it and see how, I say some washi tapes are better than others, and then put something on the end, maybe one of those pegs, one of those buttons. So I'm going to have a look and see. I think it might be 2 by the looks of it. 2 strips of gems. These originally came from Poundland as well. That's a better fit. So I may have to take yeah, about 4 gems off of this one. So nothing's going to be wasted. And then we can just stick these gems down on to the peg. Yes, I do apologise, these are actually girly, but you can make them more male. I've even got magnetic pegs that I've actually paid a lot for, so you could actually just have if you've got any magnets, you can put those on there rather than doing the double-sided. I have got a magnetic board above my desk, and I've used, I say I paid a lot for the pegs, and they're for notes and anything, so I quite like that just left like that with the gems. But you can put something else on that if you want. As I said, I was actually thinking about putting one of the these pegs on, buttons, I keep calling them pegs. I mean, there's a purpley one, so you could maybe even not put so much on, and then you can put that on like so. But to tell you the truth, I am just going to leave that plain with the gems, because I quite like it like that. So I'm hoping this has actually gave you some ideas. As I said, you can use pieces off of cards, you can use stickers, you can use an awful lot of different things to do this project, and I'm hoping that I've covered you know different ideas what you can use. So first of all, you got my set. Now it's dry. We've got the bookmark, which has got the D's on, and to go along with that I have my paper clip, again with the D's. I'm really happy with those, so that is definitely something I will be actually using. And then you have the peg that, as I said, you can decorate it. You could get the kids putting their names on or anything like that. And then you have the selection of our pegs that I've done. I've got that one, and then I got this one that reminds me more of Christmas. And then on the reverse you've got the green buttons. And then you have this one that I'm going to have to be quite gentle with, because it needs, I think it does need the glue gun on this one, just for the fact they're bigger buttons, and obviously using the paper clip. And you've got that one. So that's just a few bits and pieces, as I said, just to give you a sort of rough idea of what you can do. And I will include a photograph of the pieces that I've done, and hopefully you'll have a go at this mini project, whether it's for yourself, with the children, or just let the children have a go and let their creative side show through. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.